Butler Court is one of Wooler's recent success stories. Affordable housing for young and old, right in the middle of town. The Glendale Gateway Trust was instrumental in getting the project off the ground, but their housing efforts started in the High Street.
Well, we actually own 3 flats that are affordable housing units, and we own a 3-bedroomed house as well, which is an affordable housing unit. We've been involved with, though, in the past in 2 other considerably sized projects in the town. One is a Cheviot Hall, which we ended up purchasing and then selling on to a registered social landlord, and that was developed as 3 flats, and that's on the other side of the town. And then we have Butler Court, which is actually to the rear of our affordable housing units, which is a large piece of land that we purchased a number of years ago, and then we passed on again to another registered social landlord to develop 15 houses on that site.
Butler Court was a very and had been a very run-down area for a long time. The Trust looked at it, decided that they themselves couldn't afford to develop it, but they acquired it, and then they did pass it on to a housing association who have developed it since then into a very useful facility right in the middle of the town.
A quarter of the population of Glendale is over the age of 65, so the affordable housing is partly for pensioners who can't afford to buy their own, and partly for young families to try to stem the flow to the cities.
The local council, when we were a district council and now that we're county council, have been, as far as housing is concerned, very cash-strapped. There's been very little development. I mean, the council was the builder of social housing 20, 30 years ago, but that has dried up simply because the finances weren't there. And I think that the Trust probably had more expertise in drawing in other funders than did the council, and I think that's why the Trust have become involved.
We're pushing forward with trying to make things happen in Glendale. We've looked at a master plan for affordable housing, not just in Wooler but in the Glendale area as a whole, and we're going to pursue that.